If you think you know everything about visiting the Grand Canyon, think again. Because what you don't know about the Grand Canyon Lodge could ruin your dream trip before it even begins. Imagine spending your hard-earned money on a once-in-a-lifetime adventure, only to be hit with hidden fees, overbooked amenities, and unexpected disappointments just because you didn't know what actually goes on behind the rustic charm of the Grand Canyon Lodge. Located inside Grand Canyon National Park on the North Rim, the lodge draws thousands of eager tourists every year, all dreaming of waking up to the awe-inspiring view of layered red cliffs and endless horizons. But is it really the serene escape it's marketed to be? In this video, we peel back the curtain on what it's truly like to stay at the Grand Canyon Lodge, starting with what most travel websites and influencers won't tell you. First, availability is extremely limited and books out months in advance, but what they don't mention is that not all rooms offer canyon views. In fact, many are tucked into wooded areas far from the edge. If you're dreaming of watching sunrise from your window, you could be in for a rude awakening unless you pay for premium rooms, which often sell out first and come with a significantly higher price tag. Then there's the seasonal surprise. Many tourists don't realize the North Rim, where the lodge is located, is only open from mid-May to mid-October due to snow closures, which means one bad weather week can lead to reservation cancellations with minimal notice. And speaking of notices, did you know there are limited Wi-Fi and zero televisions in rooms? That digital detox might sound peaceful until you're trying to coordinate with family, check routes, or keep kids entertained after a long hike. But it's not all bad news. We're diving into the hidden gems that make the Grand Canyon Lodge unforgettable if you know how to navigate it right. The lodge's rustic cabins and main building capture a vintage national park feel that transports you back to the early 1900s, and its location offers access to less crowded trails and epic sunrise spots like Bright Angel Point, which is just a short walk from your room. Yet for all its charm, accessibility is a major concern. Because getting to the North Rim requires a 4-hour drive from the nearest major city, and services along the route are sparse, so one wrong turn or empty gas tank could leave you stranded. We'll cover all the travel hacks to avoid these rookie mistakes, including what time of day to arrive, where to stop for supplies, and how to adjust your trip if road closures hit. We also break down food options because once you arrive, choices are limited. The lodge offers only one main dining room and a saloon, both of which require advance reservations for dinner, often missed by first-time visitors who assume walk-ins are fine. And if you have dietary restrictions, it gets trickier, since menus are limited, and nearby alternatives can be hours away. What's more surprising is how quickly temperatures drop at night, even in summer. Tourists often arrive underdressed, expecting desert heat but waking up to 40 degrees Fahrenheit mornings, especially in early and late season. That's why we're giving you the ultimate packing list at the end of this video to make sure you don't freeze in your sleep. As for the experience itself, many guests rave about the silence, the stars, and the feeling of disconnecting from the modern world. But there's a catch. Some cabins have shared walls, and noise from neighbors or creaky floors can disrupt the peace you came here to find. We'll show you how to request the quietest rooms and share how to beat the crowds at the lodge's popular dining spots and trails. But here's something even experienced travelers miss. Sunset and sunrise times at the North Rim differ greatly from the South Rim due to elevation and orientation. Arriving even 15 minutes late can mean missing the canyon's most breathtaking colors. So we'll walk you through the perfect timing to capture that Instagram-worthy shot. Now let's talk about wildlife. Elk and deer roam freely around the lodge grounds, which sounds magical until you find out they're attracted to food left on picnic tables or in cars. Yes, that includes your snacks. And while bears are less common, park rangers advise all tourists to properly store scented items and trash to avoid unwanted wildlife encounters. Safety is key, and we'll also touch on the canyon's unpredictable trail conditions, including sudden storms and strong winds that have caught hikers off guard. We'll cover the must-carry items for day hikes near the lodge that most tourists forget but could make or break your trip. And let's not forget booking strategy. There's a major difference between using the official national park website versus third-party booking platforms. While some sites claim to offer discounts, they often come with no cancellation options or hidden fees. We'll break down the safest and cheapest way to book, plus share a secret time of year when last-minute cancellations are most common, giving you a rare chance to score a canyon view cabin. Now if you're traveling with kids, you'll want to know there are no TVs, pools, or game rooms, Instead, the lodge encourages ranger-led evening programs and stargazing sessions that spark curiosity in a completely different way. Still, younger kids might get bored, so we've compiled a list of fun, interactive ways to keep the whole family engaged using only what's available on site. For solo travelers or couples, there's also a romantic side to this lodge that few explore. Private viewpoints, quiet benches, and isolated trails ideal for sunset proposals or peaceful picnics. And finally, let's address the unexpected: cancellation policies, refund issues, or illness before travel. The lodge's policies can be strict, and will guide you through the best travel insurance options and cancellation loopholes that have saved countless tourists from losing hundreds of dollars. In this video, you're not just getting a review, you're getting the complete survival guide that turns your Grand Canyon Lodge trip from risky to remarkable. Whether you're booking for 2025 or just dreaming of that perfect canyon view, don't make your reservation until you watch to the end. We promise, what you learn today will save your vacation tomorrow. Missing this video could mean missing out on the best experience of your life, or worse, wasting your money on the wrong room at the wrong time. So buckle in, because everything you need to know before booking Grand Canyon Lodge starts right here.